AI feels like this big locked box right now. And look, it's not because you're behind. We're going to walk through the 10 powerful AI unlocks that are designed to give you exactly that: clarity and a clear path forward to growing your business with AI. If you're a business leader, chances are AI feels like this big locked box right now. And look, it's not because you're behind. It's because the noise is just absolutely deafening, right? There's hype, there are tools, these massive promises, and you're stuck in the middle trying to make critical decisions for your company. And that's really the heart of it. This isn't a knowledge problem. It is a clarity problem. You don't need to go out and become a data scientist. What you really need is a way to think clearly through all the hype. So in this video, we're going to walk through the 10 powerful AI unlocks that are designed to give you exactly that: clarity and a clear path forward to growing your business with AI. So first things first, let's talk about mindset. Because the biggest things holding us back from adopting AI, they're usually not about the technology. Nope. They're about our own assumptions, the mental models we're using to even look at the problem. Okay, first up is what I call the AI expertise trap. This is the little voice in your head that says, I have to understand AI technically before I can do anything. It sounds smart, it sounds responsible, but it's actually a huge roadblock. Your job isn't to know how the models are built. Your job is to know which business problems are actually worth solving. The leaders who are winning with AI right now, they're not coding. They're asking way better business questions. Once you stop trying to be a tech expert, the very next trap is seeing AI in these really black and white terms. Is it a revolution or is it totally useless? This is the binary trap. The truth is, AI is just a capability amplifier. Its value completely depends on the task and the context. So the real question isn't good or bad. It's, okay, where on the spectrum does this thing actually help us get work done? And right alongside that good or bad thinking is this deep-seated fear of being left behind, the AI timing trap. So many leaders I talk to feel like they're already late to the game. But listen, here's the secret. Starting calmly and intentionally today is so much better than starting chaotically 2 years ago. Most of the companies that rushed in are actually just spending time unwinding bad pilots and fixing broken workflows right now. Now, this idea is so important. Our business instinct, our training, is to demand an immediate, measurable ROI for any new investment. But if you judge AI by those old school metrics too early, you literally kill the learning that's going to create the real value down the road. In the beginning, the return isn't in dollars, it's in insight. And that flows right into the AI ROI trap. Asking for a fast financial return makes total sense for software we already understand, but it just breaks down with early AI adoption. The value is often messy, it's indirect, at least until the learning starts to compound. So you have to shift the question. Stop asking, what did this return last quarter? And start asking, what did this teach us? And what can we do better now because of what we learned? Okay, so with our mindset unlocked, let's shift from thinking to doing. This is all about how you translate that new clarity into a real strategy, and more importantly, real action. The tangible steps that are actually going to move your organization forward. Oh man, this next one is a big one. The AI strategy trap. This is the belief that you need this massive 50-page AI strategy deck before you can do anything. It feels so disciplined. But it almost always leads to analysis paralysis. Here's the truth about AI. Learning comes before strategy. The companies making real progress, they start with one clear experiment. They learn as fast as they can, and they let a real authentic strategy emerge from those results. Now, after you dodged that giant strategy document, It's really easy to fall into the industry trap. You've heard it. Maybe you've even said it. AI is great, but our industry is just different. It's a comforting thought, but it is almost always wrong. And why? Because every single business on the planet processes information, communicates, and makes decisions. That's the playground for AI. So the real question is, where is our work information heavy, repetitive, or constrained by human judgment? And hey, if it's not the industry excuse, it's almost always the data trap. Our data just isn't ready for AI. This is the ultimate stall tactic. Look, waiting for perfect data is a fantasy. It doesn't exist. A much more powerful question is our data good enough for this one specific use case? It's all about matching the problems you have to the data you have right now. This really reframes the whole conversation about cost. We get so stuck on the price tag of a new AI tool. But this quote gets to the real expense. Waiting. Every single day you wait, you're paying a price in missed insights, in slower decisions, and in a team that's stuck doing low-value work. Honestly, the most expensive thing you can do right now is stand still. And that leads us perfectly into our final and honestly our most critical discussion, unlocking the potential of your people. Because at the end of the day, AI isn't a technology story, it's a human story. So many leaders fall straight into the AI hiring trap. They believe they have to go out and hire these expensive AI experts from the outside before they can even start. But think about it. AI experts can't solve business problems they don't understand. The truly smart move is to build AI fluency with your existing teams first. Give them the context. Help them see the opportunities so that when you do bring in an expert, they can actually hit the ground running and be effective. This right here, this is the core idea that changes everything. The whole public conversation is about replacement, right? About jobs being lost to AI? But that's a fundamental misunderstanding of what's happening. AI's real value isn't about job replacement. It's about leverage. It is about making your best people even better. And this brings us to our final unlock, which is all about avoiding the leverage trap. The wrong question to ask is what jobs can we automate away? The right question, the one that unlocks true potential, is what should our people be doing more of once AI handles all the repetitive, low-value work? We're talking more critical judgment, more creativity, deeper customer relationships. AI doesn't replace great leadership, it demands it. So, there we have it. We've covered 10 AI common traps and 10 powerful unlocks that cut across your mindset, your strategy, and your people. Now let's bring it all together and talk about what your path to AI clarity looks like as we head toward 2026. These 10 unlocks aren't just a list of AI tips. They're really a framework for clear thinking. Every single one is designed to dismantle a common, flawed AI assumption that holds leaders back, and to replace all that confusion with a confident path forward. Now, we've covered a ton of ground here at a pretty high level. To really master these concepts and get ready to lead into 2026, you've got to go deeper. So we've created a full 10-part series where each one of these unlocks gets its own 5-minute deep dive. If you just commit to one a day, you'll get the practical frameworks you need to lead your organization with genuine, earned clarity and confidence. I'm going to leave you with this final thought. We've established that the price of an AI tool, that's not the real cost. The real cost is in the missed opportunities. It's in slower learning. And it's in the time you can never ever get back. So the question you should be asking yourself isn't, what does this cost to start? But rather, what is the true cost of waiting?